And here we go. Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. The Gypsy.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold.
So they stare into each other's eyes. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. Well done with that counter shot. Try to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Uppercut does not score. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just misses with that uppercut. Misses with the jab. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Frazier being much more selective with his punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier. Hall of Famer, all-time great. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Jab does not score. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Scores with the counter. Frazier's made a career of getting into wars. Throwing the hook, but it does. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
And a round that seemed like eternity for them. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's an old saying, a good big 'un will always beat a good little 'un.
Jab misses. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. A very competitive round here so far. The face is telling the story from that jab.
Still for...
Oh my, that's a game changer. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Is he out? Is he gonna move? Is there a twitch?
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They exchange punches. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Catch and shoot. At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. What a huge momentum. And there's the bell to start the round. Counter punch right up the middle. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. This is a high-octane battle. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And they got caught.
Days, where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run?
What would you tell this guy? Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend.
He's hit!
One, two, three, four.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. Back up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage again.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot. The corner need to think nice and sharp.
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given.
There's always a way.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They exchange punches.
1, 2, 3, 4.
At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Is Frazier in trouble?
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge... And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
This really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. He's been knocked down, but at least not... And here comes the legend, Joe Frazier. Hall of Famer, all-time great. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look like these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter shot. Championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. And at some point, the corner needs to think about with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
This fighter's sort of the stumbling around on Bambi legs.
Oh, I heard that never bite.
So he's back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
What the heck? Not many people would have predicted it.